I saw you at the Hollywood Actors Show. Was it called?
Hollywood Show, I think.
Hollywood Show.
Yeah.
And you were there basically for Little House.
Yes.
But your Slumber Party Massacre photos was like flying out of there.
It was just amazing. And whenever I would go around the country and do these slumber party things, do the Little House things, slumber party.
She had slumber parties all over the country.
Yes, we did.
Hello. Can I spend the night and let's just stay up all night?
I have my own pillow. And my own rubber poker. So yeah, we would, we'd be doing these Little House events, and people would come up to me and have me sign a VHS copy of the Slumber Party Massacre.
I signed those too.
So I started bringing the photos, and now the photos always go. I always sell them at these Little House events. Yeah, and I never picture Little House people watching horror films, I guess, but either the other half of their relationship does, or they just like a nice big genre.
Yeah, little split personality.
Yeah, little of that.
I wouldn't think those two shows would be, side by side.
I wouldn't think either.
But I loved Mary Poppins as a kid, and just this week I'm recommending one film before Halloween's over. I showed to some friends who hadn't seen it. Black Christmas.
Oh, I don't know it.
And some newcomers, I think, from Romeo and Juliet. What's her name?
Yes, what is her name?
Olivia Hussey.
Yes,
that's it.
Thank you.
Who was already, I think she'd done Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
But also is Margot Kidder in one of her first roles. Andrea Martin in one of her first, as college girls, right?
Wow.
And John Saxon and the lead guy from 2001. Anyway, it's a terrific movie, like one of the first of that kind, directed by Bob Clark, not my dad, but the guy who also directed A Christmas Story. So he does this scary movie where people are dying, and then you'll put your eye out, which is kind of violent too.
Interesting. Can I rent that? That's interesting.
Shout it out to your TV.
I will play.
People ask me what channel things are on. I go, I don't know. I just use the microphone.
Just say play. Oh, that's wonderful.
So thank you so much for sharing that. Did you watch any of the girls in their titty scenes?
No.
I mean, did they do that?
I sent them to the showers, and I was out for the day, so I didn't see it happening.
All those dressing scenes and stuff?
Yeah, I was not there for any of that stuff. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, yeah.
And all this to say that they're planning the sequel. Oops, they're dead.
Oops, they are
All
dead.
of you, you're dead.
Yes, but I made it almost to the end.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Or did she not make it? I don't know. Maybe she didn't.
You should watch.
So, thank you for sharing that. We had
you're
such a
welcome.
blast watching that.
We did have fun, didn't we?
This month? Or?
No, I think it was last, but it was,
It worked.
It worked. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those
And
things.
she's sitting next to us, and we're like going to town on how bad this is. Fun. Bad in a fun way.
You have to see it.
You have to watch it.
Because it's campy.
Very.
And it's a very red movie. There's a lot of red in it. There's a theme of red that comes up.
And I won't tell the Iron Woman, hear me roar part, but just watch it for something that old, that far in the past.
Yeah.
Who conquers who, and all of that.
Oh, you're not giving away everything. Okay, good.
Yeah, so check it out. You'll be surprised who doesn't come to the rescue.
You will. And think in terms of this is an iconic film because it is female focused.
Yeah.
And dominated. So
written and directed by a woman.
So don't be confused or put off by the fact that there's a lot of TNA because, there's so much other that's really worth writing your doctoral thesis about.
So I love that. Thank you so much for coming out to do this as we're end of October.
I know, it's so beautiful in here too.
Wanted to ask you a couple of Halloween questions before I let you go.
Yes.
Do you have from your childhood a costume that you were that you loved?
From my childhood, I think I was a young adult. Now I'm very fond of this whole outfit I have that features this lovely witch's hat, but there's a whole cape and everything that goes with it.
All right,
so this I love. And now every year I'm this witch with this beautiful cape. However, oh yes, please. Cam, you wear that so well.
Dapper, yes. Jaunty.
Yes, I'm not even kidding. Thank you for that. So this was based on an event we had at church where we had to come dressed as our last name. So it was the masquerade thing, dressed as our last names. And Roylance. Where do you go with Roylance? And it was a really, really hard stretch. But there are 4 of us siblings, and I made all of us dress up as royal ants. We had these ant feelers up here with these little styrofoam balls up there. We had these capes.
Royal ants.
We were the royal ants.
Did anybody guess it?
I think, I can't remember if they guessed it or if we put it together, but we got the prize, which was a watermelon. But that was the prize. And I think of all things I ever did, that was probably my favorite costume because we all did it. And we were all dressed up as these ants.
My favorite one, I would have to say, because it has to do with my dad, was probably like 11. And I trick-or-treated till my teens. It's like, I've never been done with this. I love it, as you guys know. I wanted to be a tree, the tree from Wizard of Oz, one of the apple-throwing trees.
Yes. Oh, that's brilliant.
So I have these wonderful memories of these autumn afternoons after school, being out in the driveway. Oh. And he and I built a tree with wooden sticks.
Oh.
We wrapped it with chicken wire.
That's brilliant.
Got burlap and covered that. And I painted a scary, one of the trees from the movie.
They were the best.
On the front. We cut limbs off of our trees and put them on. It was awesome. I had to crawl in it from the bottom to stand up. So
I love this.
I get to my cousin Lorette's house where the party is happening, and we go trick-or-treating, and okay, I'm gonna climb in, and they like tear off, and I'm in this thing, and I'm going, wait up, guys! Wait up, guys!
Oh no!
I like couldn't walk down the street, so I dumped it. But I have such great memories of me and my dad building this.
Too bad you didn't wear roller skates or something, and
right?
That would have gotten you through. Mm-hmm. Well, next year. Yes, I love that you did that. Every time I look at the Angry Orchard beer in the market, I think it's beer. It's Angry Orchard. I think of the Wizard of Oz and those trees.
Scariest trees on the planet.
Yeah, which is my scariest Halloween movie, is the Wizard of Oz.
When Mrs. Gulch comes to the window and turns into the witch?
Yes, all parts of it. And we watch it as a family, and I hated it when we did that. And I would sit there and I would have something to be writing or put, and look, every time the witch came on, I'd look down. And the family, you're missing it. I'm going, I know. But yeah, it's scary.
Oh, that's
scary.
awesome.
I finally saw it in Glendale at the Alex Theater.
Oh, nice.
Is it called 75 millimeter or something? The big.
Yeah.
And that's when I finally appreciated it. Because you could see, like, the Munchkins, all their makeup and their hair.
Oh,
everything.
the color, the Technicolor.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. And I went, okay, this is not such a bad movie.
On one of my last posts where we did my Halloween tour, one of you guys, and you see the the numbers of my address.
Oh.
And I'm not telling you my street, but the street numbers are 4441. One of you guys writes me and just says 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1 equals, that's right, 13. Perfect for Camcorder.
That is perfect.
Anyway, thank you so much. I did.
I know you did. You're so smart. You are so welcome.
So
I love
much.
you, Hamster. I love you.
From my favorite slumber party massacre gal, I think there's a
Forever and Ever.
Forever and Ever.
There were 3, but this was the first.
Yeah.
The first.
And you're already dead, so. And it must have done well if they made sequels.
Yes. I guess it must have. Well, the fact that it lives on now, 51 years later, or whatever it is. Is it? Yeah, 50-something years later.
I'm not good at math. Isn't my superpower.
Me too. So. But that's
anyway, happy Halloween, everybody. And it's been a wonderful Camtober. Thanks for tuning in and all your wonderful comments and your shares about your decorations and your memories and stuff.
Thank you, Pam.
And I'm glad to close it out with my pal Pam.
Yes, this is lovely. Thank you, sir.
So happy Halloween, guys.
Halloween. Here we are in our hat. Happy Halloween.